Hey, what's up, everybody? Rob Anderson, Clean Power Wash, Salisbury, Maryland. So I did an estimate the other day for just a massive house, $450,000 house, big garage, big shed, on a hill, lots of different angles and whatnot. It wasn't too tall that we couldn't do the whole thing from the ground, but lots of angles that were going to force us to get some ladders out just to get to them. Customer also asked me to give him pricing for the roof and the deck, whole front porch. Total for everything came to $2,450 after a $300 multi-service discount, which I usually do about 10%. So it was 27 and change before the discount. His response was, well, I'm going to go with the $550 bid. And then essentially claimed that I was, upping my regular rates because he's a doctor and has expensive cars, and that people just come into their neighborhood and always decide to, then up the rates. The company that's willing to do, asked him, he told me who it was. Kind of had a 50-50 shot on guessing who it was. We've got two companies that just for whatever reason don't seem to want to make money. They want to be busy, but I can't understand their cost structure being that much different than mine, or their desire to profit and grow would be so much less. So he basically then said that it was, after 2+ decades of having their house washed, that most people get it done in 8 hours. Okay. If that roof was being done, it's going to take literally all day. We would have gotten out there at 8 and been there until probably 7 or 8. It might have taken us a little less time, really don't know, but so a couple things there. I handled it, what I'd say, pretty well. Just thanked him for the opportunity. Said never understood why or how that other company is able to charge as little as they do. But it's funny because so he's saying it takes 8 hours. Been doing it for 20+ years. Somebody posted on my Facebook post about it that it's kind of interesting. So you've been doing it for 2 decades and you haven't found a company to continue doing it with? Like, that's got to show you something, though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure that if we did that job, we'd be his contractor for life on that. Again, just because of the way that we're able to do it, how good a job we would have done, and the end result. But so he says it'll take about 8 hours. Miscalculates the number, but says it's going to take, that's $350 an hour. On that same note, you're saying that, it takes about 8 hours. Well, that's great. So if it takes this other guy 8 hours to do this $550 job, figure, especially if he's doing the roof, at least $100 in chemicals. You got probably, I don't know, $10-20 in gas. That 8-hour job really is going to take you 9 hours between setup, getting over there and all that. It's going to be the whole day. You got your insurance, everything else that's involved. So before he really starts even doing the work, he's at, it's going to be like less than $30 an hour is what the guy's going to make on this job. And that's really not accounting for any profit. And that's also before paying taxes. So if you figure 25-30% tax rate, he's netting $20 an hour to do this massive house. So one, I don't understand the contractor, and two, from the customer's perspective, it's I was very clear. We charge based off the size of the house, plain and simple. How dirty it is, and how many tricky areas there are to get to. That's it. It's not, you drive a Bentley versus this guy drives a Honda. I don't care what you drive. I booked 4-figure jobs in neighborhoods that the houses are probably $150,000. Like, your house is really, really big. So anyways, guys, I guess my big point there, one, don't worry about it. When somebody's going to balk at your pricing and say that you're too high or too expensive or whatever, there's that whole famous line, don't say I'm too expensive, just say you can't afford me. Not really apply in this situation, but I could have done a better job in selling the value and certainly explaining more about why we charge what we charge. At the end of the day, I wouldn't even hook up water at that house for $550. It's not even worth it. If it was half the size, maybe I might consider, and certainly without the roof. But anyways, have a great day, guys. Thanks. Bye.